it to you.
So you can row it.
So the back seat's gonna have to be flipped around 180. We're gonna have to build from scratch a rowing station to power a couple up in the driest terrain. And so on a rowboat, bring right in. You initially put with your legs, your back, your arms, and then legs, back, arms. You could say it's a little bit of a test of our relationship. So we made a commitment to get married in August this year. That's why we're cutting the race short. We won't get to go all the way to China. We're aiming to make it at least to Tehran. It's an aspirational goal to build a unique original vehicle to travel under solar energy without using hydrocarbon fuels. So here we have the second mock-up for our rowing station, and here you see I've switched from having a linear sliding mechanism. The motion seems so smooth and so direct and lossless.
Grin Artisan Motors.
Hot green. Not totally perfect, but I think separated by the cover plate, you won't really notice the difference. So.
How much force do you think you're having to apply there? All of it.
So we've got the frame stripped down, totally bare now in order to give us access to weld braze-ons and other attachment points for the luggage rack as well as the battery packs that we're going to be putting on the bike frame. So now this one's in pairing mode. There we go, you saw that? So now this battery paired with those 4 batteries over there, we're going to have to build a complete solar canopy. And that's going to provide us both a shade structure for ourselves and a large surface area for collecting the solar energy. I say we could leave at 11.
Half an hour?
Half an hour. I'm gonna hit the throttle! Oh yeah!
Two motors!
Oh yeah! I can look at my phone and tell you. So here, this is I mean, we're gonna go towards the car in any case. Alright. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Make you feel good. Make you feel good.
How you doing, Anso? Tired?
Well, just it was a bit stressful.
Trying to get the directions right.
Finally an opportunity to test our panel tilting. Anne-Sophie. But there's 2 screws, one holds the roller, the other puts the brake. Pull that down, and we see this increase 250 watts. We see a missing 50 watts, Aaron. Back-to-back tandem row bike, pedal bike with the solar roof. Yeah, it's all those things. Sort of saturating a cotton string and then keeping it a nice uniform diameter with this funnel that Robbie's pulling.
I think it's a...
Yeah, so we'll do it like that, put the scale on that side, light the fuse and run.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing our very first test.
Do we want to change the fulcrum? Nice rocket.
So what is it?
The first ever pointy hat pavilion.
Pointed hat.
That the world has ever seen.
Represents the central axis of rotation.
Run!
Oh yeah.
Titanium, dude! Give me a break. That is off the hook.
Yeah, titanium.
Oh my god.
Okay, so now I'm hands-free. Tilt the camels to this way. Oh yeah. Alright, 149 kilometers, 25 of them accidental. This build has proven to us just how wonderfully viable solar actually is.
We used the base of a tandem trike that already existed, but we made so much modification that I don't know if you can still tell it was the tandem we bought.
And with the panels on this thing, we can get 500 watts of solar energy at all the time when the sun's shining, and that over the course of a day is equivalent to having 10 fully charged e-bike batteries with you that you never have the inconvenience of needing to find a charger for.
Like this, but you stand up like this.
Holy, that's insane. All of the things that are going to France.
C'est parti pour 12 000 km.
Le secret, c'est deux moteurs, hein? 1500 mètres. Free from the tunnel, 29 volts. And back to sunshine. Woo, just your eyes. Who put this rock in our bike path? It's 97, we were actually at 105 degrees when we came to a stop, and that's the warmest we've seen these two hub motors so far, doing their jobs, hauling us up close to the Italian Alps now. So we're stopping for a cool down break, personal and motor.
Oh, it's not water, he's saying it's whiskey.
Wow. Here we are in a pure, total Serbian downpour, and part of me is dry, but not all of me. Okay, no, Anto, we gotta stop and seek some coverage and stop all the electronics, I think, because this is insane. Look at that.
It feels like a little house.
Kind of, a house with open walls.
Yay!
Were you
following the map?
No, not at all.
You just said, hey, I'm in Turkey, Dad, and
Yeah, I just emailed to him, where are you? Like I said, oh, I'm coming to get tomorrow.
That's so funny. It was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Really cool.
How's the first half of your day been?
Pretty good. We have power, we have sun.
So today was the first day we actually left at around 8 in the morning with the goal of doing 100 kilometers by noon. Didn't quite make that, hit 100 kilometers by 12:30, and we might shoot for 250 today, which would be a huge achievement.
We have some pretty good, pretty big hills coming, so we'll see how we deal with that. But if the sun is still around, we
250.
might be able to do it.
Oh, that's exhausting. Good at the same time, especially once you hit the top. Oh, gosh, the speed increase. Yes. Milk cheese out of a cow, but it certainly came from the milk from the cows over on the pasture here. From the gentleman who looked after us last night as we were trying to set up tent on the corner of the road. They guided us in to this old abandoned schoolhouse where we could sleep inside a somewhat protected shelter blocked from the wind and barking intruders, so there weren't any really last night. And it's so hard to refuse hospitality here in Turkey. Caught us by surprise the first 2 or 3 that we saw, but then the gimmick was up. Turkey's brilliant little solution to keep people on the alert. Shane, you're speaking!
Look at that. He's happy.
Our toughest day and our toughest. toughest night so far, without a doubt. Anne-Sophie is just tucked away on the ground, feeling dehydrated and a little bit sick. When we woke up, the trike was completely blown over on its side. Take the opportunity now to finally repair this bit of our roof that broke quite early on in the trip because they only had one screw. So this has been flopping up and down when we're riding in the wind and getting worse and worse and worse. So I'm using this metal conduit. All right, now look at that. No rattle at all.
It looks much better.
Oh, okay, let's pack up and get out of this dry, deserted place. You can do this? Okay, well, just lean on this side of the road instead of throwing up all over your lap. Let's hit the road. 10:30. Not the worst in the world. Farewell, desolate plains of Iran. And I think today this is really the worst wind we've ever had. Barely able to sustain 12 kilometers an hour, and man, what an onslaught this is. This is what happens as soon as we park our trike in Iran. Okay, the end of the tunnel is very... Don't worry, Anne-Sophie. That was wild. So they were blocking traffic for us? Okay. Okay, good. Super beautiful here, but we have no idea. It's an absolute wall of fog as we come down the mountain and finally get to the coast of the Caspian Sea. So here we see for the first time in Iran, actual forests. Really quite beautiful, I'm sure, but as it's been so foggy on the top of the mountain, no idea what the landscape was. We were riding through pea-soup thick fog with all these vendors on the sides of the road selling berries and wraps. And now the vendors have changed a little bit to offering Persian carpets, as well as fried corn, which looks yummy, but we filled our tummies up at the restaurant.
برق سوزان خورشید و شلاق لهیب گرمای تابستان.
Make you feel good. Make you feel good.